behalf of all of us in the Georgetown University South Asian Society, welcome to Rangila, our second annual celebration of the South Asian spirit.
At this time, we would like to introduce Maithili Raghavan, who will perform the invocation.
Good evening. Bharatanatyam is a form of South Indian classical dance originating in southern India. It has a history of over 3,000 years. The dance that I will perform tonight is called Pushpanjali. It is an invocation dance. It literally means offering of flowers. In this dance, we offer flowers to Lord Nataraja, the god of dancing, asking for his blessings.
Tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tarita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tajum takajum takitayum takitakitayum takata dingna tum tajum takajum takitayum takitakitayum takata dingna tum tarita dana 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 tajunu jan janu tadimi dimi dimi takitakita tarita tanata janu tadimi tarita tanata janu tadimi tarita tana tana tanata janu 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 tadimi dimi dimi tarita tanata janu tadimi takadimi tarita tanata janu tadimi takadimi tarita tatanata janu tadingna tum tadingna tum tarita tatanata janu tadingna tum tadingna tum tadingna tum tarita tatanata janu tadingna tum tadingna tum tadingna tum tajum tajita tadimi takita takata kata tadingna tum tari tajum tajum tajita.
Namaste, good evening, and welcome to Rangila. My name is Vivek Patil. I'm the president of the South Asian Society. I wanted to thank you all for attending tonight, all 700 of you, and I'm going to keep this simple because God knows the MCs won't. First, I want to start by asking everyone to take a look at what's been created here. When I transferred to Georgetown 3 years ago, a cultural show only existed in the hearts and minds of a few. Now as a senior, words cannot describe the way I feel when I hear the words annual being used to describe it. When it was dreamed up last year, who could have known that we would be performing one day in front of a sold-out Gaston Hall? Rangila to me has been a cultural awakening. It's been a perfect vehicle for the South Asian Society at Georgetown to come together as one and express its great cultural and glorious heritage. I'm very proud to be part of this tradition. However, I would not be standing in front of you here tonight had it not been for the efforts of so many. I want to thank everyone for making this vision a reality. First off, the directors of Rangila, Mitul Shah and Ushma Pandya, for their love and dedication. Their countless hours of time and energy have brought you the magnificence you're about to see. I want to thank my board, Ravi Sharaf, Vishal Tolani, and Amita Ved for doing the behind-the-scenes grunt work that nobody else wants to do and that nobody knows of, however, without which this would not happen. I want to also thank the performers for investing their time and energy in the pursuit of perfection. I would like to thank my publicity chair, Holly Singh, Ravi Nandwani, the stage manager, Sharda Shenoy, whose stage designs you see here, and all the technical crew. I feel like I'm at the Oscars or something. Lastly, I want to thank my parents and my brother and sister for their unconditional love and support. So, without further ado, let me introduce the Masters of Ceremony, both seniors and both starved for attention, Neil Shenoy and Shella Khan.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome. My name is Shella Khan.
My name is Neil Shenoy. On behalf of the Georgetown University South Asian Society, welcome to Rangila, a celebration of the culture and spirit of South Asia.
I don't know if any of you caught it yesterday, but the epic Gandhi was on TV. And for me, it was a reminder, a somber reminder of the troubled past that South Asia has had to overcome and some of the struggles that it continues to face today. Well, for many Westerners, South Asia represents only a third world, a backwards place full of poverty and danger. But tonight, we would like to share with you a different perspective, a glimpse of something that transcends the politics, the religions, and the economics. Instead, we wish to showcase the common threads that bind the countries of South Asia, namely Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. These are the fibers of tradition, faith, honor, family, and love.
And through what medium? The medium is passionate art. Art that, in a sense, is all-encompassing, at once expressing ultimate devotion to life and nature, while at the same time inspiring individual freedom and creativity. We ask that tonight you notice three things about each of the pieces and each of the dances you will see. Notice the precise movements of body, limbs, form, and gesture. Notice their intricate coordination with the music and its rhythm. And finally, probably most importantly, notice the story, often the story of love, that each piece pronounces. In many ways, tonight is a mosaic of South Asia's elaborate traditions and rich history.
Okay, well, with that, let's move on to our first number.
Actually, I apologize. I got this note from the audience.
From the audience.
They might want me to read it, so
Well,
bear with me for a second.
okay, it's fine.
Actually, it's a note from Vivek's parents.
Oh,
I'll read it to you.
sure.
It says, "Please help," and this part's underlined and like bold-faced and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
"We are looking to marry young Vivek." I guess they thought, what an opportunity, right? "We are looking for a pretty South Asian girl, aged 18 to 22, for our little bimbu. Pre-med,
Of course.
Ivy League or comparable degree. Pre-med, must make good idli sambar, and pre-med." All right, Mr. and Mrs. Patil, since you are the proud parents of our president, we will set up a table during intermission. Anyone else needs help, drop off a name.
Oh, well, I guess that rules me out. Okay, well, moving right along, our first feature is the Ras. The chief feature of folk dances from the Indian state of Gujarat is the use of sticks, or dandiyas. Traditionally, each performer of Dandiya Ras holds two sticks which are struck alternately to the left and right, while the group progresses diagonally, clockwise, or counterclockwise, with the dancers looping around one another in complicated formations at a fevered tempo. So.
भाभलड़े
कर्मा भाभी तू वाड़ी या झूठड़ी
ना रे ना ओ देड़ी ना
अरे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
ना रे ना ओ देड़ी ना
अरे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
की तेर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तेर मारी अंगूठड़ी कोवाणी तेर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तेर मारी अंगूठड़ी कोवाणी जारे देड़ीड़ा तू थी नहीं बोलू जारे देड़ीड़ा तू थी नहीं बोलू जैने देरानी पासे फूल तारी खोलू जैने देरानी पासे फूल तारी खोलू
अरे ना हो भाभलड़े
हारे हाँ देड़ीड़ा
रे ना हो भाभलड़े
हारे हाँ देड़ीड़ा देर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो देर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी देर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो देर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी
तो भाभलड़े हार लो गड़ाऊं
जो तो भाभलड़ी हार लो खड़ा
हे हार लो गड़ाऊं ने मोतीड़े मडाऊं
हार लो खड़ा ने मोतीड़े मड़ा
ना रे ना ओ देड़ीड़ा
अरे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
ना रे ना ओ देड़ीड़ा
रे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
तू जो मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी सावरिया संग जिदी प्रीत्यू बंधाणी सावरिया संग जिदी प्रीत्यू बंधाणी मन ना माने लाए अंगूठड़ी आणी मन ना माने लाए अंगूठड़ी आणी
अरे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
वारे वाओ देड़ीड़ा
अरे हाँ ओ भाभलड़े
वारे वाओ देड़ीड़ा
लेने तारे अंगूठड़े अनमोल मुझसे तारे अंगूठड़े खोवाने
लेने तारी अंगूठड़ी अड़ो लती तारी अंगूठड़ी को वाणी
तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी
लेने तारी अंगूठड़ी अड़ो लती तारी अंगूठड़ी को वाणी
तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी खोवाणी तीर मारी अंगूठड़ी नोचो
In the early years of Ceylon, or Sri Lanka, it was claimed that the king had but one rule for his kingdom. A woman must be able to traverse the island with a jewel in her hand without ever being asked what it was. Truly, it was a land that cherished and valued beauty.
The next piece, known as the Sri Lankan Baila, is a love song that tells the story of a weathered city boy who steals away to the jungle and finds a young beauty with whom he instantly falls in love.
විනෝද වෙන්නට අපි දඩයමේ ගිහිල්ලා තාමත් මතකයි සිදු වෙච්ච දේදා දුරබින් තැන්නේ වැඩි ගමකටත් ඇවිල්ලා මහ කැලයේ වැද්දන් දැකගත්තා වැද්දන් ඇවිදින් අප සැම පිළිගත්තා ප්‍රීතියෙන්
දුන්නයි තලයයි කෙතේරියගේ නල්ලා ආයුධ වලින් කරන ශිල්ප පෙන්නුවා මීපැණි පොවලා උවගෝන මස් හදාලා කෑමක් දීලා සංගීතයක් දමාලා වැඩි ගී කියමින් වැඩි නැටුමක් නැටුවා ප්‍රීතියෙන් නායක වැද්දාගේ දුව ගෝමරි හැඩකාරී නගරේ නෑ කෙල්ලෙක් දැක්කේ ඒ වගේ බැඳුනත් හිත මගේ කරගන්නට ඈබාරී මට බය හිතුණා ඈ හරි කටකාරී ආසා හිතුණා ඈ කිව්ගී මිහිරි නෑ කිසි ભેදේ සමගිය හා සහයෝගේ වැද්දන් අතරේ මේ ගුණදම් ඇත්තේ නගරේ අප අතරේ ඇයි සමගිය නැත්තේ ඒ ගැන හිතමින් අපි එන්නට ආවේ තාමත් රැව් දෙයි ඒ වැදි ගීනාදේ ඔජායේ ඔජායේ
Well, it's nice. Okay, well, the next item up is the poetry selection. We're going to be reading some poems to you from all the countries of South Asia. Oh, thanks. This is odd. Oh, whoa, it's to me. Hope it's a good thing, I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Oh, wow. I guess I should, if you guys want to hear this, I don't know. Oh, I'm flattered. It says, Dear Shella, you are lovely. I mean, truly lovely. You exemplify the essence of South Asia. Your teeth glisten like Sri Lankan pearls. I'm touched. Your hair flows like the river Ganges. Oh wow, this person's a true poet. Your dress evokes the colors of a Karachi market. Oh. How they know I was from Karachi, that's amazing. You are a goddess.
Shella?
Yeah, what?
Isn't that your handwriting?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It,
I don't. It's not my handwriting. Tell them it's not my handwriting. Okay, you want to put it back? Okay.
it was a guru of classical dance that once proclaimed, all elements of dance, rhythm, expression, and motion are equal. But one thing that is absolutely essential is poetry. Poetic works used to express stories, life experiences, and the gamut of human emotions and thought. It is in this spirit that we interject with a short interlude of poetry and images from the four corners of South Asia: Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and India.
We're going to start with a very famous poet from Pakistan. His name is Faiz Ahmed Faiz. The poem I selected is Rang Hai Dil Ka Mere. I'm just going to start it in Urdu. I'm just going to read a few lines and I'll go to the translation right after. तुम ना आए थे तो हर चीज़ वही थी कि जो है तुम ना आए थे तो हर चीज़ वही थी कि जो है आसमां हद्दे नज़र राह गुज़र शीशाई में और अब शीशाई में राह गुज़र रंगे फलक रंग है दिल का मेरे खूने जिगर होने तक. The English translation is, before you came, things were as they should be. The sky was the dead end of sight. The road was just a road, wine, merely wine. Now everything is like my heart, a color at the edge of blood. The gray of your absence, the color of poison, of thorns. The gold when we meet, the season ablaze. The yellow of autumn, the red of flowers, of flames. And the black when you cover the earth with the coal of dead fires. And the sky, the road, the glass of wine. The sky is a shirt wet with tears, the road a vein about to break, and the glass of wine a mirror in which the sky, the road, the world keep changing. Don't leave now that you're here, stay, so the world may become like itself again, so the sky may be the sky, the road a road, and the glass of wine not a mirror, just a glass of wine.
Indran Amirthanayagam is a modern Sri Lankan poet, and in his poem, The Next Holiday for the Moon, he writes, "When we drove our Land Rover upon the small roads and over the wooden bridges of that lost island, we saw a bear in the trees, leopard leaning in grasses, huge tuskers and their families charging across the tracks. It was a Poya day, the moon's holiday, or some weekend when God rested and the inhabitants of the island cities journeyed to the mystery, to the black-green leaves of old and whispering jungles, slide of a quick snake, under a stone, explosion of birds off the sanctuary of rivers circled by tall and proud trees. In that island now, below the tier of India, also a tier or a pair, perhaps a state the size of West Virginia, there are thousands of whispering voices in the cities, afraid and in wonder when we will see the last elephant. Communal fit against this strange and dirty bit of cells, multiplied, dashed on the orders of Odysseus, on the walls of trees that built a city that circle a stream still bubbling and bleeding, with fish, crocodiles, birds, and words leaping into the air, we wait for the next holiday of the moon."
The next poem I'm going to read is by Samsar Rahman, a journalist who won the Bangladesh Academy Award in 1969. He's from Bangladesh. It's entitled, "If You Do Not Return." Never would I have thought. You are living in this family without a trace of my memory in your mind. You are walking on the veranda, looking at your face in the mirror, twirling your hair with your fingers, looking at your part which leads into an everlasting garden path. You are looking at the palm of your hand in which a silver city shimmers. You erased me from your mind, but still allow a flower to bloom in this world's existence. Never would I have thought. Whenever I think that suddenly one day you would be able to forget me, just as you have forgotten a novel read long ago, Then, dressed in black, fear appears in front of me, piercing the depths of my mind. Return to me like a dream while I sleep, become one with my heartbeat. Where are our unsaid vows? Where are the vows we wrote with the script of the lightning from our eyes? Did we not seal those vows with the stamp of a kiss? If you do not return, the sweet sounds of the book of music will be sung as tuneless coos by the desert bird, gradually blending into silence. If you do not return, in the morning's cold breeze, Nazr al-Islam will sell newspapers on the street corners with eyes that wish to cry but cannot. If you do not return, the pure water of Bangladesh's bodies of water will dry, the farmland of Bangladesh will turn into desert land, the trees into trees of stone, and the birds into birds of dust.
And finally, Rabindranath Tagore is not only a personal favorite, but probably more importantly, an immortal figure in South Asia, who won the Nobel Prize in the early 20th century for his literary brilliance. He writes, "Light, oh where is the light? Kindle it with the burning fire of desire. There is the lamp, but never a flicker of flame. Is such thy fate, my heart? Ah, death were better by far for thee. Misery knocks at thy door, and her message is that thy Lord is wakeful, and he call thee to the love tryst through the darkness of night. The sky is overcast with clouds, and the rain is ceaseless. I know not what this is that stirs in me. I know not its meaning. A moment's flash of lightning drags down a deeper gloom on my sight, and my heart gropes for the path to where the music of the night calls me. Light, oh where is the light? Kindle it with the burning fire of desire. It thunders, and the wind rushes screaming through the void. The night is black as a black stone. But let not the hours pass by in the dark. Kindle the lamp of love with thy life." Thank you.
Can you go first, or do you? Okay, moving on to the next piece now. The duet. According to South Asian notions, the purpose of light is to clear a path or clear obstacles. In the literal sense, it means to illuminate. The light that makes seeing or darshan possible then is central to the South Asian art form.
In this duet by Ushma Pandya and Mithil Shah, we introduced the use of diva and thalis to illuminate the art of seeing.
ज्योति कलश छलके ज्योति कलश छलके
try that at home, trust me.
You just saw, actually, the master choreographers of Rangila, Mithil Shah and Ushma Pandya. I think we should give them a round of applause.
Is that another one?
All right, this is a formal warning to the audience. Please, no more passing notes. We really can't hold up the show to entertain your whims and fancies. But since I have it, I'll read it.
Might as well.
All right.
What's this one?
Oh, this one's really cute. It's a diary page from a Rangila dancer. Okay. It reads, "It is day 132 of Rangila practice. I was allowed a visitor today for 5 minutes. She slipped me a piece of bread. It was yummy. Today, the dungeon masters were in a good mood, and so we only practiced for 15 hours. The lash marks on my back still hurt. I try hard not to mess up, but it's difficult to dance since they've cut off 3 of my toes. Must see light. Must find food. Must go to Lounger and study for MCATs. Signed, Ravi Sharaf. God of the pre-meds."
I had no idea, Ravi. Okay, well, back to the show. An old Bengali proverb reads, "The river is made of many streams, and some of them have not yet lost their identity. Some even rush against one another and produce dangerous eddies, but in their totality, they perhaps form a unity with a character of their own." Marrying Eastern Bhangra moves with the reggae beats of the West, the subcontinental dance performed to Johnny Z's Prukchu exemplifies the essence of unity. This dance was choreographed by Halima, Mariam, and Geeta. So.
the young and the old, just make the good time round. Just be honest with yourself, just be honest with the sound. Just dance on the spot, just out of control.
South Asian philosophers have occupied themselves for centuries with the relevance of love and beauty, and we wish them all the luck in the world. They define beauty in terms of the enjoyment or perception of a state of sublime composure or blissful serenity, which is a reflection, an intimation, an image, a glimpse of the enduring bliss of the spirit in its true realization through knowledge.
It's pretty deep, Neil. The next dance, however, well, you guys are just gonna have to see for yourselves. Trust me, you'll have to see it to believe it. But set to the movie Dil's Kambe Jaisi Khadi Hai, and for you non-Hindu Urdu speakers, that means she stands like a pole. This light-hearted piece is about a bunch of college students who are trying to woo a pretty young college girl. So, on to the next piece.
खड़ी है लड़की है या छड़ी है शोला है फुलझड़ी है पटाखे की लड़ी है आंखों में गुस्सा है लबों पे गाली है देखो जरा देखो यारो खुद को समझती है क्या खंबे जैसी खड़ी है लड़की है या छड़ी है शोला है फुलझड़ी है पटाखे की लड़ी है आंखों में गुस्सा है लबों पे गाली है देखो जरा देखो यारो खुद को समझती है क्या बिजली से बना 440 वोल्ट है छूना है मना गोरा गोरा ये बदन बिजली से बना 440 वोल्ट है छूना है मना इससे तुम टकराना जान के जान गवाना इससे तुम टकराना जान के जान गवाना ना 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 खंबे जैसी खड़ी है लड़की है क्या छड़ी है शोला है फुलझड़ी है पटाखे की लड़ी है आंखों में गुस्सा है लबों पे गाली है देखो जरा देखो यार खुद को समझती है क्या आई है कॉलेज में पढ़ने के लिए जब देखो तैयार है लड़ने के लिए आई है कॉलेज में पढ़ने के लिए जब देखो तैयार है लड़ने के लिए हमने खाई है कसम तोड़ेंगे इसका गुरूर हम हमने खाई है कसम तोड़ेंगे इसका गुरूर हम हा 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 खंबे जैसी खड़ी है लड़की है या छड़ी है शोला है फुलझड़ी है पटाखे की लड़ी है आंखों में गुस्सा है लबों पे गाली है देखो जरा देखो यार खुद को समझती है क्या देखो जरा देखो यार खुद को समझती है क्या
This concludes the first half of Rangila.
We will now have a brief 10-minute intermission. Welcome back. Introducing the Masters of Ceremony for the second half, Roshan Arasood and Vishal Tolani.
Namaste.
Namaste and welcome back.
Welcome back. If you guys haven't enjoyed the show so far, tough luck. That was your last chance to get out of here.
But I think there are some fire escapes.
Yeah,
in the
which are
back.
located there and there. But no, we're kidding. I'm sure that you've enjoyed the show so far and that there's more to come. Firstly, one comment I just want to point out for the last number that none of the costumes were borrowed. None of the makeup was borrowed and none of the costumes were borrowed.
Sid will be signing autographs outside later on if
You're interested. Anyway.
So anyway, to round out our expose of subcontinental culture, we are pleased to present a classical Indian music performance by a trio of professional musicians who have performed at sites all over the country and in DC, including the World Bank and the Indian Embassy. So without further ado, we present Debu Nayak on tabla, Dheeraj Bhattacharya on keyboards, and John Wubbenhorst on flute.
Summer is a dance in celebration of the Holi festival. The Festival of Holi's origins go back to a mythological story that goes a little something like this. There once was a king named Hiranyakashipu, and he had a sister named Holika and one son named Prahlad. One day, King Hiranyakashipu decided to test his son's loyalty. He asked him, "My son, who is your lord?" Prahlad answered, "Lord Vishnu." Disillusioned and angered, the king set out to kill his son. He tried many tactics, but all failed. Finally, at his wit's end, he convinced his sister Holika to help him. Holika was blessed with a boon that protected her from ever being burned to death. So the king convinced her to sit on a pier with Prahlad on her lap. As is customary, however, good triumphed over evil. Lord Vishnu saw to it that Holika's boon did not work, and rather than Prahlad dying, Holika was burned to death.
Today, however, Holi is now an excuse for the subcontinent to come awash in effervescent hues of purple, orange, blues, and greens as a celebration of spring. The following number is in celebration of Holi.
Well, now we have something completely different for you.
After celebrating 3,000 years of culture, civility, and civilization, we present the following. Roshanar and I take no responsibility for what you're about to see. Thank you.
Agarwal? Hello? I'm trying to get a recipe for gulab jamun. Is this Agarwal? Yeah, it is. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm in a pickle here because my boss is coming in about 20 minutes. This is Vijay Singh. My boss is coming over about 20 minutes. He thinks I know how to make this stuff. I just don't. Can you help me out? Gosh, yeah. How'd you get my number? Well, I'm in a pickle because this guy, he thinks that I'm Indian. This is Vijay Singh. But I don't sound Indian to you, do I? No, you don't. Yeah. Well, I was raised in Alabama by a white woman because my daddy, Vijay, he left me when I was a little kid, you see. Right. So I come up here, and I'm working this marketing firm. I got this Indian boss. He's coming over. He thinks I got an Indian wife, all sorts of things. And I'm trying to make this gulab thing because I had it a couple months ago, and he's coming over a couple hours. Patel.
No, okay. That name, he comes probably from an area called Gujarat.
Gujarat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's a state.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's a state where Gandhi came from Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay.
And now, from Gaston Hall, Georgetown University, it's showtime at Rangila with your host, Dinesh Dumbass! And welcome to Showtime at Rangila! Hello, ladies. Okay, today at Showtime at Rangila, we only have two very important rules, okay? Okay, but first we have two very important ladies. Ladies. Okay. Rule number one. And this requires very much audience participation. Okay? When the ladies put up the sign that says clap, you must go crazy. Let's give it a try. All right. Okay, that was pretty good. But I didn't hear very different screams, all those things. I would love to hear it. So one more time for the clap. Come on. Woo! beautiful. If we keep that kind of audience participation, this show will be beautiful. Now, we also have one other rule, okay? We try not to use this one too much, but in the case that the show happens to be going poorly and our guest is extremely bad, we have another thing called boo. Okay, let's try that out once. Okay, boo. Okay. Very good. Okay, thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Okay, it's time to begin our show. Now, this first guest we have for you today, we have searched to India, we have searched Bombay, Delhi, Madras, Coimbatore, everywhere we searched. And we have brought to you someone. Now, I know you all in America here, you have heard of somebody known as Stevie Wonder, right? Yes. Okay, but what you do not know is the inspiration behind this Stevie Wonder guy is an Indian man by the name of Stevie Vada. Come out, Stevie Vada. Come out, Stevie Vada. Okay, Mr. Vada, it is a great pleasure to have you, supreme pleasure today. Mr. Vada, tell us where you are from.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Vada, tell us a little bit about what you'll do today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Vada, play your South Asian American Indian blues, okay? Okay.
When I was a little boy, my daddy used to say, he said to me, son, if you want to get into medical school, you'll be struggling with those grades, yeah, baby. I said to my daddy, I said, I try so hard to please you, Daddy. He said to me, son, next time you do so badly, I'm going to have to tell your auntie. No, Daddy, please, please. Don't tell her, Daddy. I got those South Asian American blues. My daddy, he wants me to be a physician. I just want to be a music magician. Let me tell you something, folks. When I was 21, I met this sweet thing, and I fell in love. It was sort of a summer fling, so I brought her home, showed her to my dad. He said to me, son, I'm going to arrange a marriage for you and you'll be so glad. No, Daddy, Daddy, please, don't do that, Daddy, I love her. I got those South Asian American blues, yeah.
Let's hear it for that vada. One hot spicy vada.
Now, before I step off stage here, I just thought I'd take us back a few years. So if I get everybody to sing along with us, we'll do a nice oldie. I just called to say I love you. Everybody now. I just called to say how much I cared. I do. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Stevie Wonder! Stevie Wonder!
That vada is something else. Did I tell you? Did we disappoint you? Okay. Well, our second act, and we'll move quickly to our second act, is someone who I've seen before. He has been on this very stage last year singing the sweetest songs. Let's bring him out. Niraj, Ghazal King, Pelajani. Come out, Niraj.
I will never die.
Okay, Ghazal King. Okay. Oh, Niraj, your songs have a way of whittling into the hearts of the ladies. Can you tell me about that? Give me some hints, please.
I let my singing do the talking. Ladies, this is for you. कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, क्या कहना है, क्या सुनना है, मुझको पता है, तुमको पता है, समय का ये पल थम सा गया है और इस पल में कोई नहीं है.
Sorry about that. I'm a little flustered here. I don't know. We usually don't have acts like that. But what we have for you next is perhaps something you never could have imagined here in these hallowed halls of Georgetown University. What we have is the greatest star of all of India film industry. He's wonderful. He has wooed the ladies for decades now. He is Amitabh Bachchan, and we have brought him here for you today. Come on out, baby of Bollywood. Come out, Supreme Amitabh. Come out.
उंगलियां लियां ये जहां देख कर अपनी चाल। धन्यवाद। के पग घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी और हम नाचे बिन घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। तीर भला किस काम का है जो तीर निशाने से झुके 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 रे के पग घुंघरू। पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, नाची थी नाची थी नाची थी। हाँ के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। पग घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी और हम नाचे बिन घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। तीर भला किस काम का है जो तीर निशाने से झुके 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 रे के पग घुंघरू।
Yeah, okay, back with the show. Yeah. See, because he's president, he gets to do stuff like that. I mean, I lost the election, I got vice president, and I said, well, I could do a number where I could be a Hindi film star and jump around, but they said no. But, you know, that's how democracy works, I guess. So it doesn't pay to lose elections. Just keep that in mind.
And he's not bitter at all.
No, not really. Damn it.
Anyway, in keeping with the Bollywood tradition, as you all probably know, Bollywood is the largest producer of movies in the world, and most Indian movies tend to combine a little bit of melodrama, a little bit of love, a little bit of running around trees and things of that ilk. But anyway.
So if you guys go down to Key Theater and think, wow, look at Kama Sutra, that's just like, no, it's not, okay? It's a porno. I don't care how you disguise it, it's a porno. And all these artsy guys are like, I just wanted to check it out for the costumes. Are lying, there are no costumes.
But there will be a B-grade version starring Vishal at another theater in DC.
But again, back to the show. Again, not being bitter. The next number is from a recent Indian movie, and the title of the song is Mere Piya Garaya.
Sani sa ga ga sani pani sani sa ga sani
At this time, we wanted to announce our plans to combat corruption in South Asia. As some of you know, a lot of the countries of South Asia are prone to corruption, and because of this, Roshanar and I have taken it upon ourselves to help fight corruption. And to this, you can write $1,000 checks addressed to Roshanar Sood and Vishal Talani, or alternatively, you can send money direct to our Union Bank of Switzerland account at 7536-4.
Yes.
Yes, so...
and of course, we just want you to know this is for a good cause.
Exactly.
We'll be putting the money to good use. It's a charitable donation, of course, tax deductible. Yes, basically it's for us.
But hey, that's okay though, because it's corruption, and we're trying to fight it.
Yeah, so anyway, on a serious note.
That was serious.
I know, but more serious than that. Okay. We'd now like to take you back several thousands of years to a more classical form of Indian dance.
We began our performance, we began Rangila with Bharatanatyam. We're going to begin to start to close Rangila with another Bharatanatyam. This one is a Tilana, which is a traditional finale for this movement, and it's going to be performed and introduced by Anandi and Geeta.
Namaste. Tilana is a dance of joy and ecstasy. It combines rhythmic footwork with the graceful movement of the arms, eyes, and body. The Tilana I will perform for you contains an abhinaya, or expression section, that describes the beauty of Lord Krishna's flute and how, when he played, the lilting beauty of his music brings goosebumps to the flesh. This Tilana is in Raga Vrindavani Adi Talam.
The second Tilana I will be performing, it will be in Rag Behag in Adi Tala or 16 beat. The Abhinaya or expression part describes Sri Venkateshwara, he who is so great and he who is in all of our hearts. Please come and protect us.
Dheem na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadra dheem deep nadra deep nadra deep nadra deep. Nadradeep, na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, 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 na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, 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 na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, 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 na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, 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 na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, 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 na 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 tillilla na tilla na nadradeep deep. Nadradeep, nadradeep, nadradeep. Nadradeep, na 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 tillilla na tilla na tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na na dim na na kadim na to taki tajum 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 tari tajum tari tajum tari nadradim na na dim na na kadim na to taki tajum 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 tari tajum tari tajum tari nadradim na 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 tillana tillana nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 గసులూర హొయలు కోరిని ధరించే రీతిని నీరక్షీర న్యాయమై మై మరచి సకల చరాచరమెల్ల పులకించి తీయని హాయని పించు చిరురవళిని మురళి మాధురి తీయని సొగసులూర హొయలు కోరిని ధరించే రీతిని నీరక్షీర న్యాయమై మై మరచి సకల చరాచరమెల్ల పులకించి తీయని హాయని పించు చిరురవళిని మురళి మాధురి నద్రదీం ననా దీం ననా కదింగిన కంకకి కజం 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 తరి తజం తరి తజం తరి నద్రదీం ననా దీం ననా కదింగిన కంకకి కజం 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 తరి తజం తరి తజం తరి నద్రదీం ననా తిల్లన తిల్లన నద్రదీం nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 na 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 tillana tillana nadradim dim nadradim 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 nadradim
Nadratani dom tare rana nadratani పొగడనాదరమాణి వేగతియ నే మురళిడక ఆతురముగనను వేగమే బ్రోచినల్ ఆదర్యుబవే వేగడవరద నీదు మహిమలను పొగడనాదరమాణి వేగతియ నే మురళిడక ఆతురముగనను వేగమే బ్రోచినల్ ఆదర్యుబవే వేగడవరదాం తగిడ పద మబగమ గడి తగిడ పద నిద మమ దగది నిదం తగిడ పద నిద దగ దగది నిదం పద నిదరి దగది మిద గజనుతాం సగరి మగరి దగజను దగతాం మహిద నిరి దని దబ దగజనుతాం మగ మమ బగమ గడి తరిగటం తా తరిగటం నాత్రతే తనది దన నాత్రతాని తోం తదే దన నాత్రతే తనది దన తనది దన తనది
No festival would be complete without a Bhangra dance. So, to round off our performance and for the grand finale, I'd like to just tell you a little bit about that. And then I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce the executive board. Bhangra is a dance traditionally performed in the northern Indian state of Punjab. It's a harvest dance and is actually traditionally performed on this very day, the first day of the month Basak, to celebrate the end of the harvest and the beginning of the summer months. This dance is a showcase of the physique, strength, and stamina of Punjabi farmers. The music is characterized by an intense drum beat, and the colors used in the costumes, green, red, and gold, epitomize the lush green fields and flowers of the harvest. This Bhangra will be performed in 3 sections, ranging from the more classical to the modern. And now I'd like to take the opportunity to present to you the executive board. Vivek Patil, the president of the South Asian Society. Ravi Sharaf, the treasurer. Amita Vaid, the secretary. And of course, my illustrious co-host, Vishal Talani, the vice president.
To express our appreciation for our master choreographers, we just want to bring them out on stage one more time before the finale and give them an expression of our gratitude. Mital Shah and Ushma Pandya, one more time. And I also wanted to thank our wonderful technical staff tonight. Nick Sahadi from WGTB on sound. Michael Golden on Spotlight up there. Faith John in the back, who you can't see, but she's doing lights in the back there. Come out, Faith. And Ravi Nandwani, our stage manager over there in the pink. He's in pink, ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, we'd like to give a round of applause to our MCs. They've done a great job. And Meetal and I would really like to express our gratitude to our sound and light crew, especially Ravi, our stage manager. Thank you all. You know, we were a bit surprised by that note that Neil and Shella read about Dungeon Masters. I mean,
Ravi, I thought you liked practice.
15 hours is not, too much per week. Honestly, thank you for the opportunity to do this. It's been wonderful, and it's a source of pride to all of us, I think. I hope you all enjoy the Bhangra and feel free to participate at the end. And one more thing. I'd like to elicit a round of applause for our seniors who are graduating. We're going to miss them, and especially my partner in crime, Miss Ushma Pundia.
And one more thing for the Bhangra, please try not to be polite because we need you guys to get into this. And it's okay to clap and yell during the dance. It's not culturally insensitive, okay? Thanks.
पीछे पीछे आजा मेरी चाल दिख जाए काले काले घुंघराले
ਢੋਲ ਤੇ ਡਗਾ ਤੇ ਦਸੀਏ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਪਾਈਦਾ ਭੰਗੜਾ